number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show, thinking that it happened overnight. Yeah, did it. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
Esto es talento y favor and you got no skill. I got drive, baby, ustedes son roadkill. Yeah, ya te dije, no están en mi carta perder. De pequeño estoy ungido, baby, ese es mi flex. No me dieron nada por lo mío, José. 360 is your deal, man, I couldn't be me. Pa' mi frequency, te frequently. Matando esto con sabor y efficiency. No gasto tiempo, waste no time, not my money. Boss, baby, CEO del LLC. Lo tengo en un party.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. He gets this one to Strange. And they get to him and touch him down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, Lawrence. DJ Chark there for the catch. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. On now is Cook to kick this away. Washington now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a run for Madison. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They bring Thomas in motion. Lawrence working from the gun. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. ETN again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Lawrence throwing here. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8. On now is Cook to kick this away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They just get the play off. Called in by Waddle. And he'll push this upfield. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now a toss play for Achan. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line, knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Achan reels it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And they continue to trail by 8.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Catch made by Chark. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He'll get this to ETN. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he rocks the tackler. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. 2nd and 10 now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then nip.
And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars lead by 15 now. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's brought down for a loss. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, first and 10. Tua now from the gun. This one's taken in by Hill. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Tua off the play fake. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Hauled down by Andrew Winger. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send Hill right. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. 1st down, ball at the 36. Back now, pressure on its way. Chuck there to haul it in. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. This is ETN. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. This finds Chark complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform the...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars grow the lead now to 22 points. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Hauled down by Andrew Winger.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Taken in by Smith. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Down the sideline past the 40. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. Got his It's Hill. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
If you're a D coordinator, heck, if you're the defense, that is just so unfair. You load the box, you try to jump the snap, you do anything you can to stop it. But a lot of times, these fullbacks, and this guy in particular, just moves that pile.
This one's caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal. Tua setting up to throw. Able to find Achan. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
At the 5-yard line.
Tua out of the pistol. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing,
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in the she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, got the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, got the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
mission. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole tape, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
I sit on the corner and shook my, yeah, I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designers say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get. getting money don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like them. These in these, I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rich shields throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and these know who to play with.